Hey there guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out another Ark Survival Evolve video, the continuation of these crazy PvP servers. It's been a real challenge on here, learning all the new strats that you might have to use for a completely different style of PvP. Everything just does so much more damage, all the dinos have so much more health, it completely throws what you knew out the window. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the mental gymnastics that you have to play with yourself to figure out how we're going to raid this with what we've got available. That's the kind of thing I like in gaming, so I'm finding this really fun. We've got 2 more episodes guys on Extinction until we get a brand new fresh start on a new map. I believe I'm going to upload the new map starting on Sunday, so look out for that. Obviously it's going to be fun to be building a whole fresh setup, although Extinction has been really fun and a great way to start off on these servers. So if you watched the last episode, you know that I was raising some carbon enemies, having a little look around for bases to raid. I want to see how useful that these high level carbon enemies with really good saddles are going to be for raiding, and in this episode we get some of them and some other things and have a go at some of the bases, see what they're like. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to smash that like button guys. Support on these videos has been amazing, that really means a lot, so thank you for that. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Well, that's interesting. There's a rock golem there. Someone on it. Evil Nation. I think Evil Nation are actually raiding a tribe called Quetzalmania. Not really much point in me getting involved in the crossfire. Oh yeah, you can see there's cliff platforms below them. Let's see who they belong to. Oh, they're Evil Nation. Let's see what's going on here. What even is this Quetzal build? I don't know what structure that. That's a behemoth tech trapdoor. Oh, so you've got a tech hatch frame, then tech trapdoors, and they've got Velonosaurs on there. I don't know if that actually works. I swear someone said to me it doesn't work anymore, but it might do. Interesting build either way, having giant hatch frames on and then blocking them off obviously. Might have to try that. Alright, now this looks like something we could play with. Mainly heavy turrets and probably an amount that is drainable with the carbon enemies that I've got. Yeah, this is a nice target. Let's go get the turtles. Alrighty, so been trying to use and abuse the system a little bit, see what I can make to protect the Quetzal. I actually had like a few more of these behemoth trapdoors on it, but it just didn't seem to like it for whatever reason. Like it wouldn't let me take off, so I guess there are maybe some restrictions. But this will do. This is absolutely fine. I mean, this thing's an absolute tank. It's got 200k health, 128 armor saddle. It should be fine. So gonna start getting the turtles together and then we're gonna head over and God, just see how well this works. Could be terrible, could be really good, we'll see. Alright, I don't know if there's any hope for these ones that are all smashed together there, but I'm gonna go and I've got a decent amount here, decent amount of them, so I'm gonna get a little bit organized and then we're ready to rock. Okay, I'm here. Managed to put a teleporter quite near. Let's get out a carbon enemy and let's see if these turrets are on players only, or they might be on. If they're on players and mounted, they won't shoot, but if they're on players and tames, they will. So I might have to completely change what we're doing here based on what happens, but let's give it a go. I'm hoping they're on players and tames, and I've got the Daedon here. I didn't really mention it, but I've changed the design so I can get the Daedon in. Now, if I am actually going to raid this, I would probably want to go from the back. So I might try and deal with this bit out here. See, I've got a parasaur detecting me. I'm hoping that's from the... Yeah, it should be okay. Either way, I think it will shoot me. We're just not getting shot here at all. Interesting. Could be lag. Don't want to get too close. There is a player close to me. Got a bulb dog on. Now, the interesting thing with this is that what you could normally do in this circumstance is build something on the Quetz, like almost like a Quetzal bomb, so that you could drive up and then blow up the generator, but the way these are obviously the wireless generators, there's going to be no point in doing that because the generator is going to be like nowhere like that. The only thing I could potentially do is blow up that pillar, but it's kind of not really worth it. Some of these ones have got to be on. Nothing? Should mean I could put a C4 on the turtle. Oh, there we go. I think they're players only. I think that's why it's... I don't know. Players and mounted creatures, perhaps? Oh, this is really dodgy, the way it's going off and on. Daedon's not really healing either, which is weird. I'm not really sure how to do this. I'll be honest. It's very glitchy. It kind of hits me, and I don't mind it hitting me. I'm just worried about it breaking the actual box I'm in. I'm worried about the tech turrets breaking the box I'm in. These are a little damaged, but not really. Tech isn't actually very good at destroying metal, so maybe I should just let it hit me a bit. Saying that 600 damage per shot. I'm not sure if draining is an option. Where's my carbon enemy gone? Ah, I dropped it. Well, this is interesting. I'm managing to drain that tower with this carbon enemy. I did take some damage off, as you can see, but it only does 38 damage. I mean, there's a lot of them hitting it, but... Oh, it was killed. Woo! I didn't actually want to drain that one at all. But damn, son, that carbon enemy did alright. Considering how many turrets were just hitting it, that was not bad. So I might actually get another one out and go for this tower here in this base above. This is a bit more reasonable. Yeah, this is a bit weird. I don't really want to drain with this Quetzal. As much health as it has got, it's not going to survive all of that. I could go and get the tech tappy, destroy the force field, and then come back with like the golem. Would take me a while though. Let's go and try out the carbon enemy strat on the one below. This might be even better with a what the heck is all that? Oh, it's foundations. It might be even better with a mate boost, but I ain't in the mood for that right now. Try and drain these outside ones. Oh damn, it's taking a lot of damage, yeah. I think it's because it's hitting it in its head. If I go up a little bit, it should take less. I don't know. I think it takes 90 when it gets hit in the head. This one's nearly dead already. Jeez. Ooh, let's go heal it. Oh, it's got down to 800. Oh my, that was close. Okay. I might just leave the Daedon here. Possibly let this heal. I don't know if it will heal if I'm out of render. Just go use another carbon area. I'm tempted to try and get the mate boost, but I don't really want to wait in between. Alright, that's better. You see, it's mainly getting 38s. That's it hitting the shell. Did I drop it? I think I dropped it. Was it dead? Oh dear, it's dead. God, this is going to be tough, man. These things do not like those heavy turrets. 70,000 health. Good armor saddle, but no mate boost or imprint, which gets smashed. Alright, decided to throw them all out. Won't take them long to wake up. This is the fresh one. I'm going to continue with this just until I've used all of these, just to see how it goes. But in all honesty, from what I've seen so far, it seems like it's just generally not a good idea, or even slightly plausible. taking a lot of damage there. 270. Now, if it's just because it's more hitting him or what? I think that's where it's hitting the Quetzal, actually, the 270. Oh, man. They just get so melted. I swear it's only being hit by a few as well. 70,000 health. And it's just being hit by that one small tower. It's just unreal. Alright guys, so complete transparency here, that was just not going so well. These carbon enemies had nowhere near enough health to even deal with these mid-level turret towers. Now actually looking back at that footage, I'm so dumb. What I could have done with that first base that we saw is whistled arthropluras on it. Those turrets were definitely on players only. So looking back at the footage, that's obvious now. At the time, I didn't think about that. And that second base we went to, like you saw, carbon enemies were getting absolutely smashed. Also, at this point, the server kept resetting and dropping, as sometimes these servers do, so I just wanted to give up on that really. So we're going to fast forward now to a little bit of footage of there was a guy who actually built right under me, so I thought I'd have a little bit of a play around with him. I didn't really want to raid him so much. I mean, he wasn't that big, he probably didn't have any gear I wanted, but I just wanted to have a play about and just see what I could do with the base he had. So this might be a bit of a weird transition. I'm not sure if I would have cut off what happened in the last video, or I would have like transitioned into a new one, because I'm recording in such a weird way, like the episodes aren't really structured. But I thought I'd just turn my recording on because I'm messing with this guy down here. I thought this might be quite a fun little thing to mess with. It's underneath my base. It's not a load of turrets or whatever, but I did bring a rock golem down here and the guy logged on. But what I'm interested to see is, can I soak a little with my carbon enemy here? I don't know why he's taking so much damage. Like, when he takes that much damage, it means he's getting hit in the head. I mean, I don't know if I would have talked about that in a previous one, but that's basically what's happening. But I don't know if like sponging this thing's a good idea. Like sometimes it, I mean, yeah, if it gets the 55 damage, then sure, it's a good idea. I think the guy's standing there right now, like thinking, what the hell do I do? He's got to change the settings on his turrets if he wants to deal with this. I mean, this Quetzal is an absolute tank. Oh, look at that, he's shooting it as well. How much damage is it doing there? A lot. I think it's carbon enemy. How's that doing? The carbon enemy's actually doing okay. I'm not sure if he's shooting me with his rifle as well. But yeah, this is actually turning out to be really annoying to try and get it to hit the carbon enemy and not me. The carbon enemy's getting smashed, but these carbon enemies are really annoying anyway. They're just like wasted space right now. I might be able to get that out there. Yeah, I got it out. Oosh, that would have sucked a few bullets. You didn't really know what to do there. And guess what do you do other than turn the turrets onto players only? But then that comes with its own problems. So might go grab another one of these, I think. But they were turning out to be quite hard to soak, quite hard to get the 55 damage rather than the 200 plus on the carbon enemy. So I have got these stegos that I'm probably never going to use if I don't use them right now, just to see how it deals with taking damage. I have done quite a lot of testing. I mean, if you haven't seen me talk about it before in previous videos or whatever, I have done quite a lot of testing with stegos recently, and they are actually some of the worst for taking damage. But this one does have 100,000 health, and this is a 200 armor saddle. So I just want to see. I expect this to take a ton of damage, but the main reason stegos are good and so useful, people use them, apart from the fact that they're obviously easy to raise and whatever and have high health, is the fact that you don't have to be too worried about the turrets shooting you off of them. Obviously turrets can shoot you off of them, but a lot of the time they won't unless you're in a really specific spot, whereas trikes, which are a similar kind of early game soaker, God, we're having a nightmare here, you get a shot off of them quite easily. You can't like turn around while on them. So anyway, once I sort this out, we'll take this down and have a go with it. Alright, expect this to get absolutely smished. If you didn't know, stegos also have a headshot multiplier. Not every dino does have a headshot multiplier, and different dinos have different headshot multipliers, the worst being ×3. I don't think this is a ×3 creature, but it's still bad. So I can kind of fly into these and then just turn and see how it does. That's all on the Stego right there. It's actually doing pretty good. I think the 119 is from the 119 is probably from the tech turret, and the 48 is from the other. So yeah, this is pretty good actually. The guy there, I'm not sure he's sure what to do. He's just shooting at my Quetzal, but obviously doesn't realise this is a very tanky Quetzal. I don't have to go anywhere. Tuck the head up like that, so he can't even shoot at the head. And some of these are actually out. Some of these are out. Oh dear, I think he's refilling them right now. How's this Stego looking? I might just let it die. Is it dead? It's close. Well, it's not even dead. Let's take it back, I guess. Let it heal with the other stuff. See, Stego did surprisingly well, actually. Maybe the extra 30,000 health was a big difference. I don't know why he's shooting at the Quetzal right now, whereas he could shoot at that Stego and probably kill it. But that's all good for me. Wow, they got down to 1,000 health out of 100,000. That was a close one. Yeah, let's go get another. Here's a little tip, by the way, if I forget to mention it. Never, ever, ever throw out a rock elemental when you have the timer on. These take forever to wake up. So, yeah, I really messed that one up. Either way, on with the Stego mission. Quetzal's actually getting a little bit low. Maybe he's... I don't know. I need to go regen this Quetzal though, no doubt about it. Half tempted to just throw this in for the fun, see what happens. See if they're on players only. And I could just like dump loads of random stuff in for a banter. Let's have a look. Oh yes, I actually went underneath. I'm gonna dump this right on then. Just a suicide Stego. Alright, here she comes. See what happens there. Should be fun to watch. Oosh is getting subbieshed. Actually, not too much. Oh, is he turning them off? Holy crap. Oh, I can't risk this. I'm out. I'll let it die there. Damn, should have got it on the other side. I might get another one, just dump it on the other side. Alright, I'm going to try and drop this on the other one. I am slightly worried about the Quetzal, but it is on 58,000 health, so it's not super near death. But then again, if I get a bit too crazy, it's not going to be good. I'm going to drop this one on the opposite side. I might fly underneath afterwards just to watch for the fun. I'm going to need to drop it kind of in line with this thing here. Do that, see what happens. Oh yeah, that is taking a beating. What's the plan here? Oosh! Oh, that's not as many tech turrets either, actually, so that's going to soak a lot. That thing had 110,000 health, and it's got about a 150 armor saddle, I think. Something good. So yeah, that's going to be rough unless he changes things. Turning them off? Can I come down? Yeah, if he turns them like off, I can like go down there. Right, none of them are shooting. Oh god, but they'll shoot me, alright. I'm gonna whistle it away. I'm gonna go underneath and whistle it. Come here, little Steggy. Oh no. Now it's shooting. As I'm trying to get it away. That'll do. Does like 15 damage. Trying to shotgun it. Oh no, come with me, Steggy. Rocketing it. It should follow me. Eee. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright, time for something that I would never try an official, or maybe I would, but I haven't, so I'd like to try it here. Aggressive turret mode Velonosaur. He seems to have put his turrets on players only mode to try and deal with the fact I keep dropping stuff into his base. So what happens when I put one of these on aggressive? Ideally, like outside. Ideally, I want it in a spot where he just can't even go outside without hitting him. So it's going to be hard to get it just right, but if I can, it might be effective. We'll see. It might just get smashed. He might put his turrets back on. See what happens. Oh yeah. Damn, it's going to get smashed. Oh man. Guess I better get the stego. That's a shame. That would have guess I'll get the stego then. That's weird. That's a weird play that he's putting them back on. Alright boys, new strats. We're gonna try and soak a little bit of Quetzal. It's the only thing I can think to do right now. I don't know, it's a terrible idea, but I mean this is my tankiest Quetzal, so it is what it is. And I've got the Daedon in here on passive healing. So I might just let this go. It really tumbles. Oh man. Yeah, these things just aren't made for this kind of soaking. It's the tech turret's just absolutely semi-shit. Alright, this is going back. This is going back. Yikes. That's too much. Can't soak with that. Might have to get back to dropping stegos in. So at this point, I was going to continue just like picking away at this guy. I think I was pretty close to actually getting in. There's no way he could have had many more bullets left in his turrets, especially considering I had drained some of them. However, what had happened is someone had built right next to me while all this was going on, and I needed to get rid of them. And this was actually an even bigger base than what I was raiding just then. So the next episode, you're going to get to see me raid this base, which is right next to me. It's a lot more urgent. This guy's like set up in a matter of hours. Right, a really big base. I had to get on it straight away and leave this guy underneath. But yeah, I guess it was overall a pretty frustrating day of raiding there. Didn't really manage to get through, but especially when people are online, people got so many bullets, it can be super tough. So it's going to be interesting for me to try and find out some more effective ways of doing it. I am going to start playing with a couple of people in some future episodes because it's going to make it so much easier to actually try and raid people. The building and stuff and the breeding is all fun, and I can do that solo, and I know a lot of you are happy to watch me do a lot of that stuff. It's a bit PvE, but some of you just enjoy the commentary and the gameplay regardless. But I do want to get some like more action in here if I can. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Feel free to join us on the Discord. Link for that is in the description below. I'm actually going to have a VIP room available pretty soon for all of the people who are either YouTube members or are patrons or Twitch subs and all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in supporting the channel. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed some more of my footage coming up now. If you want to check out some more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.